Guys, so when you show up to a contest, you don't want to come unprepared, right? You planning to do a marathon? Will you come unprepared? I don't think so. When you give a presentation and the stakes are high, it's the same situation. You want to be very prepared. So how do we prepare for our presentations? I have a 3-step process, and I call it the architecture of my talks. This is the audience, this is the outcome, and this is relevance. If you get those 3 aspects right, then you are well prepared. Now, you got to be clear about all of them. And I'm going to start with audience. Who's your audience? You want to know very precisely who's listening to you, because you want to be very effective. Not everybody is interested in the same topics, and you want to be sure you address the right people. So, go to the organizer of the event and ask them who's in the audience. What's their age? Is it primarily men or women? Or what's their professional background? This is how you deliver effectively. The second is the outcome of your presentation. You want to be very clear what is your ideal outcome. Do you want people in the audience to become future clients? Or do you want them to leave with a feeling of inspiration? You got to be clear about that, and your entire presentation will follow and will be much more effective. Third, relevance. Think about what's in it for the audience. Why should they care? Is it a new insight that they come to see you for? Or is it a new angle on a topic that they're really passionate about? This is something you have to think about. So for example, very recently I was preparing a presentation and I had a challenge. The audience was very diverse and I had to find something, a common denominator for them to care. So this presentation was about work, and I noticed, well, most of us have been in situations where we didn't like our work. We were bored by our work. And instead, what we all want is we want to feel inspired and we want to be fulfilled when we're at work. So what I did, I created relevance around that topic and made sure the majority of the audience is addressed by this common denominator. So this is how you can form an architecture that is powerful and that is helpful for an effective presentation. The architecture of audience, outcome, and relevance.